Hello guys, I invite you to spend a couple of days with us as we tackle a little bit of everything. And of course, there are bloopers on the end. Last week I went to a baby shower, and this week I'm going to a bridal shower. After wrapping the presents, I have to prepare some kind of an appetizer, so I'm going to work on that, and then I will go and pick up my friends and head out to the bridal shower. Just as I started to prepare the sandwiches, that's when I discovered that the gluten-free bread that I bought from the store had mold on it, one of the bags. So one bag was fine, but the other one had some mold in it. So I have to work with what I have left, and I'm going to stuff them with some ham and some crushed cabbage, and using some cute sticks to hold them together. Meanwhile, Jod is working on the new garden, and he made a bunch of wood chips with a chipper from our wood, and that's what he is spreading out, and it looks like it's snowed in. I love these quiet and warm mornings when it's slightly fresh and crispy outside, but it's really warm during the day and we get some sunshine. And for that matter, I get very inspired to clean today, so I have a couple of tasks that I've been procrastinating, so I want to get that done. But before that, I'm going to prepare some breakfast quietly because everybody else is sleeping, and then I am going to tackle my list. And also I have a very long appointment today. I'm going to get my hair done. Usually I go there at the beginning of the summer and right before Christmas in around November, so twice a year. So it's a big occasion, but it takes a long time, so I have to include that in my schedule today. I mixed some eggs and some almond milk with some tapioca starch, and I separated a little portion of that, and I mixed that with some cocoa powder and some maple syrup. And first I'm going to draw some pattern with the chocolate one. One of the things I learned from this, that I have to mix the chocolate powder very well into the dough, so make sure I can draw a nice pattern. Otherwise, the chocolate mix has a hard time time to come through that little opening, and either it will come very fast or not at all, which will create a very messy pattern. Since I'm gonna be away for hours, I have to take some food with me. I have to pack some lunch, so I'm going to prepare a very easy but very tasty food. I'm chopping up some shiitake mushroom, peppers, a little bit of a snow pea, and then just a rice noodle. The stir fry is done, so I'm going to start to work on the filling for the Swedish pancake, and I'm going to make some vanilla pudding, and I'm going to put some vanilla flavor in there, some maple syrup, and some cornstarch. I have my lunch ready. For Jot and the boys, we have some leftover in the refrigerator. We have some taco and some sausages. And while the pudding is going to chill a little bit, I'm going to have my first breakfast. Usually I have to. It's very easy to make. I just make about 2 tablespoons of pudding in the middle. I'm just piling them up there and just fold all the sides in. And even later on, it kind of sticks together and gets more condensed, so you can just bite as a sandwich. But as for the breakfast, it's still fresh, so we're going to eat it with some fork once everybody is up.
Go out. You're in my mind.
The family is still asleep, so I'm going to take care of a couple of things, and this is one of them. My friend made this beautiful apron for me. It's so special, and she made all the embroidery, but I have to make it and adjust it a little bit because it's a little bit too big. And then also I have a couple of orders which I want to say a huge thank you. I so appreciate that, and I'm going to pack them so they can be on their way. There are so many reasons why I love this studio so much, but definitely there's a practical side of it that I can do packaging and then just making the noise. I'm a morning person by nature, so I get up super early. The family is up, so let's go eat some breakfast. A quick reset, and then after that I'm going to start to tackle one of the things off of my list that I've been procrastinating for a very long time. These little resets are very crucial to keep up with the things in the sink, and it's always more encouraging to me to cook if I have an empty sink and the dishes are ready. There are a few things that I really don't like to do, but one of them is emptying the dishwasher, but the second one is to clean the refrigerator. I don't know, it seems very simple, but somehow I procrastinate this one. So today I'm going to give a deep cleaning on the outside. I'm going to use all natural cleaners. For this area on the refrigerator, I used the barkeeper's friend. Basically it's just a citric acid, so that helps with the hard water. And first I just like to clean them with an all-purpose cleaner. And then for the second layer, once it's dry, I like to use the fractionated coconut oil and just rub it into the surface. And for the next step, I'm going to just use a dry and clean rag to wipe off all the excess oil. And it's not going to get greasy, but it definitely gives a protection. As we use it and touch it, it's going to stay clean a little bit longer. It's time to head out to get my hair done.
Do you recall when we were young, running from all things at once?
The next step that Joat and the boys are working on is the fence around the garden. I'm back from the hairdresser, so I am picking up the housework, whatever needs to be done. Starting one dark load in the washing machine. It's the afternoon, so everybody is looking for some kind of snack. Okay, the easiest thing off of my list is done, so I'm moving on to the next one. That would be moving all my linen items into this dresser, and this is empty. Actually, I don't have anything in there. I just keep it in here because that's something that I see from my bed as I get up in the morning, so it just makes it a little bit nice and more pleasant, but I don't have anything in that. But I was thinking it would be more beneficial if all the linen items that I keep in the closet, which is on an open shelf, I'm just going to put them into the drawer because they are mainly winter blankets. So we have a couple of extra blankets we need when we are cold, but also when the boys have some friends over for sleepover, so we need those blankets, but we don't use them very often and it can get dusty in the closet, so I think it's just gonna be a better place for them to live.
Gold leaves, gold anything, golden, I'll follow them, golden, golden, golden things.
I'm wiping out the drawers, and the reason is not because I want to clean them, but because of the essential oil in the cleaner, so it's kind of freshening it up, the surface. So as I put the blankets in, it will capture some of the good scent of the essential oils.
Walk up the river by my sun.
Each of us have one extra towel, and I love the Turkish towels because they don't take up that much space. They absorb the water very well and they dry very fast. The bookend will keep the stack on its place.
Golden,
The last time I went to IKEA, I bought some new comforter for the boys and I kept the old ones, so when they have their friends over for a sleepover, we have some extra blankets that are warm.
Golden, I follow only golden, 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 golden things.
Putting away the dishes, and then I'm going to have a snack just to wrap up the previous tasks and just to embrace myself for the next one.
Golden, golden things.
This has been on my list for a very long time, but I felt very intimidated by this machine. I don't even know where to begin with.
Now this works. So this has two different brush attachments that clip onto the end of the hose, and this one and it sucks back in. I will note that the
Hold on.
is a bit loose, so
Where do you put the water?
hose cleaning cord on the side. It's great for pretty much any carpet.
You might need a new couch. Well, all the videos that I have seen were sharing with 2 brushes, but I have only one, so I don't know if I'm missing or it is a different set, which can make things interesting, I would say. Okay, we are getting somewhere. Why is it not sucking now? Maybe it has too much water in there. Oh, whoa, guys, this was only on this small area. It looks like a coffee. Whoa. It's like a coffee. This is the second one.
What did you put in there?
I mean, you were sitting on that. Huh? What do you think?
Is that
Look.
food residue or what is that?
I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Do you want to do that?
Sure.
Okay. So, you have to press this.
Okay.
The pillow part is gonna be easier. I can just wash them in the washing machine. Down on the road, we wanna buy a new couch, but it's a commitment and we haven't found the one that we really like, and plus it's very expensive, so we wanna make a good choice. While the washing machine cleaning the covers, I'm finishing up finally the apron. Now it fits perfectly. With all the hard work that my friend put into this apron, I feel like it's just a hug from her as I'm wearing it. Let's see what I can harvest from the garden. These are the bushes that we have to move to the new garden on the fall. Yellow raspberries, red currants, gooseberries, they are gonna have a new home, but since it was a huge project, we couldn't get around to move everything all at once. So this is something we have to do on the fall. I was able to harvest a great amount of red currants, but the strawberry is from a local farm and I'm going to make some ice cream from that strawberries. I added some maple syrup and some coconut cream. I'm adding maple syrup not because the strawberries are not sweet, but because once I freeze them and mix them with the coconut cream, it definitely takes away from the sweetness. If you have ever tasted any ice cream that was already melted to the degree where it was almost like a liquid, you can taste that it's a lot sweeter than when it's frozen. Putting back the covers, and they look a lot cleaner, I have to say. We still have to work on the other surface that I couldn't wash in the washing machine. That one definitely needs more work, but overall I feel better about it and it looks nicer. I have some gluten-free puff pastry dough, so I'm going to use up the strawberries that are going bad very quickly. We're trying to process them on the same day when we buy them, and mainly we eat them, but there's some treats that can be made with that, and this is one of them that I like to use the strawberry for. For this pastry dough, I really love the combo of the apricot jam. There's just some of the fruits that just taste better when it's baked, and to me strawberries, plums and apricot jam is the top three that I love in some kind of pastry dough or some kind of sweets. It just tastes better when they baked. The strawberry popsicles are done, so I'm just going to wrap them into some beautiful patterned wax paper. I love the wax paper because it's just easy to make them into the shape and it kind of stays on its place. So it's a very good way to wrap them instead of the plastic bags.
Our lines cross. We're wasting time on stuff that doesn't really matter, while wishing for something better. I try to fix things that weren't broken, misunderstandings and words unspoken. We fall apart and I won't dare to say.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this content, and if so, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I will see you soon in the next one. Bye!